You're looking at my book, My Pride and Joy, They're Game Changers. That book took me 4 years to research and write. Over 5,500 interviews with tribal chiefs, Navy SEALs, hey Jerry, village elders, diplomats. Hi Constance, how are you? Again, 4 years, and it's all based on the lessons learned in the dark places of Afghanistan and other places by Green Berets and special ops guys, other special ops guys that went out there and really worked in the shadows to find a way to defeat Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, and ISIS, and really found a way to do it. That's what this book is about. It's about a better way to fight this war. And the reason that I'm starting off with this book is that I'm getting ready to put that very book in the mail out to a guy. I can't say his name, his full name, because he's still active, but we'll just call him Trey. And Trey is a Special Forces officer, and I'm sending that signed copy to him in the mail. And Trey is one of the original plank holders of the Village Stability Program. He was one of the first guys when he was a young team leader. He and his team moved out, hey Constance, moved out from their comfort of their fire base out to the perimeter of a remote village that was under immense Taliban intimidation. And these guys basically lived on their trucks until they finally won the villagers over and were invited to come into the village and live there. And the village was Nagahan. And I talk a lot about Nagahan village in my book. It went through all kinds of struggle and turmoil, a massive wedding bombing that killed dozens of innocent people in the village of Nagahan because of the Village Stability Program and how scared the Taliban were of this program. It was the first site that was actually validated for Afghan local police, where the Ministry of Interior really recognized this program. So it's just a really amazing story, and it started with Trey and his team. And it's something I don't talk a lot about on my scopes and on my news interviews, and I want to start doing more of that, because I want to emphasize to all of you that what I'm talking about is not theory. This was tested, this was proven, this was put through the crucible of combat by really brave, quiet warriors who went out into the roughest places on the planet, grew their beards out, spoke Pashto, wore indigenous garb, and lived in these villages like Lawrence of Arabia, and got inside the skulls of Taliban and Al-Qaeda to the point that they called this the #1 threat that they were facing. And, you know, the stories of these guys are amazing. You know, we always hear about Navy SEALs and Delta Force and these other guys, and they're great guys. They do amazing work. But we don't hear a lot about the Green Berets and the other advisors, yes, Sherry, like Jim Gant, that go out there and live among these tribes for months, even years at a time. So this is just a shout out to all of my brothers out there who went to the places and lived in the shadows, like my buddy Romy Camargo, who took a bullet to the neck, trying to help the people in a village in Day Afghan in Zabul province. And to this day is still fighting and leading us. This is a shout out to them. This book, the Victory Garden Tour, everything that we're doing is because of them. It's because of the lessons and the sacrifices that they made, and guess what? They're still making. We buried another Special Forces soldier just a couple of weeks ago back in New Mexico that was fighting out in Helmand province. So this goes out to them. These are their lessons. Many of them are not around anymore. And so they're sacred. They're sacred lessons. TheRealMissionAmerica.org. That's right, Sherry. And also, if you'll go to the VictoryGardenTour.com, you'll get more and more information on all of this. But these lessons, guys, these are sacred lessons that can help our nation defeat ISIS. I need your help. I need you to buy the book. The proceeds come back to Mission America. Send the book to a police officer. Send the book to a first responder. Send the book to your congressman. Read it, consider it, share it. This is our time to do the movement. 2016, the election cycle. Let's get this strategy changed, all right? And again, a shout out to Trey and all the boys who went into the dark places and made this possible. Thanks for what you do. Thanks for what all of you do. And I'll be seeing you throughout the week as we talk more about the Victory Garden Tour stops that are coming up. I'll see you on the high.